Hello there and welcome to Nonverbal Reasoning Test 15. So in the following question, there is a sequence of squares with one square left empty. Decide which of the 5 squares shown below completes the sequence. Choose a correct option. So let's have a look at the example first of all. So in this case, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. In the first square, we've got a small square with a diagonal line. In the second sequence, we've got a slightly bigger square with a diagonal line. In the third, it gets bigger with a diagonal line. And the fourth, the square gets much bigger with a diagonal line. So in this case, our answer is going to be B, because this B square will fit just in there to make the optimum sequence. So let's have a look at our first proper question. Let's try and work this one out. So in this case, again, we're going to complete this particular empty blank square by choosing A, B, C, D, or E. But first of all, we need to work out what the pattern is before we decide what's going on here. So in this case, we've got the plain square on the top left-hand side. And on the bottom, we can see that we've got a white square and a black triangle. So a square has been divided into a white and a black. And here we have white and black. So I'm just labeling these just for it to be easier for you to understand what I'm trying to do here. This is square 1. Now we go into square 2. And in square 2, the top blank square becomes black and it moves to the bottom. The top right-hand side, this particular shape here moves diagonally, okay? And this moves anti-clockwise to the left. So they move anti-clockwise to the left, okay? So what do we do in our third square? Where will this particular box go? Where will this box go? First it was up there on the top left, then it moved to the bottom left. Now this particular square will go in the bottom right side. So it'll go here. Okay. Now in square number 1, it was white. In square number 2, it was black. So in square number 3, this should be white. How about this particular shape? So originally we had the big box at the bottom, then it moved to the right. Now remember, we're going anti-clockwise to the left. So where will this big box now go? The big box will go here at the top because it's rotating and it's going to the left each time, okay? So that's where our answer is going to lie. Now let's work out which of the following options that we've got, which kind of gives us some sort of semblance similar to box 3. We haven't quite completed box 3 yet, but we're just trying to work out which ones will go where. First of all, we'll cross out option A because it's not in the right sequence. We'll cross out option E because it's not in the right sequence. Now we know that this particular square has to be white and it has to be in the bottom right. So let's cross out option B. That can't be it. Let's cross out option C because the square is not on the bottom right. That means we are left with one correct option. And the option in this case is option D. Take your time with these questions. Okay, look at the patterns, the sequences, the colors at the same time, and decide how you go on from there. In our next lesson, we'll be going through these questions in much more detail. Good luck for now.